him secret weapon, I guess that's who we're going to be looking at in that match. Then, third main event of the night. 10-man Survivor elimination match. Top 10 contenders in the USWA. You got the King, Jerry Lawler. You got Brian Christopher. You got the Dream Machine, Tommy Rich, Doug Gilbert, Moondog Spot, Coco Beware, Jeff Gaylord, Missouri Tiger, the Spellbinder, and Spike Huber.
Spike Huber,
now known as a secret weapon. Take the top 10 men, put them in a match. It's every man for himself. And the survivor in the match will get the championship match against the unified world champion Sid Vicious in what is going to be the fourth main event of the night. The world title will be on the line as Sid Vicious defends it against the winner of that survivor match. 8 matches, 4 main events. What a night. It should be coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. We talked about the survivor match and the top 10 contenders in it. Take a look at some of the action right here.
In there.
Top 10 contenders in the USWA in the Survivor elimination match. Every man for himself. The winner gets the world title against the very large and the very tough Sid Vicious, who was here a little bit earlier today and really took advantage of TD Steele. He used the size. He picked him up. He slammed him with that with the power bomb. And speaking of Sid Vicious, here he comes right here with a unified world title in hand. How much longer will he have the unified world title, especially after the title match coming up Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum? Well, it's not evenly divided. I think there's more against than for as the fans greet Sid Vicious, the world champion.
That's what this belt says, Dave Brown, world champion. Now, I want to say something about last Monday night. Seems like the USWA cannot find just one person to make up their mind. Make up your mind and decide you just want a straight-out title match with me, and let's see what you got to offer. But to see when they're coming up with these stipulations, like the Battle Royal, the winner of the Battle Royal last Monday night gets to face the champion, Sid Vicious. I watched that Battle Royal. I've seen the people of the likes like Brian Christopher, PG-13. They were jumping over that top rope to get out of there where they had no reason in this world to meet me. Now, I'm going to say something for you, Gaylord. You stood around last. I don't know if it's because you are a big fool or you are just that brave. Maybe you just got enough guts. Or maybe you're just stupid enough to think that you do have a chance with me. Well, I'm going to ask you, just hang around in the Survivors match. I want you to hang around to get one more dose of it. You or the man that I don't think has any guts at all, and that's Jerry Lawler. See, Jerry Lawler, I know that fear has set in on you and that you are scared of me. But see, Monday night I found out something real quick. Even though I think and I know that you fear me, Lawler, these foolish people out here that you call your fans, they get behind you and they give you that little bit of courage. Well, I say that little bit of stupidity that makes you think that you really want to meet up with me. Well, I'm going to tell you something, Lawler. If you got the guts to show up Monday, because you did not show up here today, you show up Monday. You do me a favor. Do your fans a favor. You hang around in that Survivors match, and let's see if you've got what it really takes to be called the king around here, and that's to meet it with me, Sid Vicious, the man that rules the world, Dave Brown.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You are ruling right now as the unified champion, Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler would have been your opponent, I think, perhaps, had it not been for Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich, who got involved in the situation there. Speaking of Jerry Lawler, as Sid is in the ring right now, showing the belt to the fans, Lawler had some comments about Sid Vicious and other things, too. Listen.
You know, Monday night should be very, very interesting indeed. Wildfire Tommy Rich. You know what you and I got? It's called referee roulette. You accuse me of handpicking the referees that Eddie Marlin already handpicks? Well, the referee's going to be handpicked this coming Monday night, all right. But it's going to be handpicked by somebody out in the audience. That's right, one of the fans, somebody that's watching right now, is going to get an opportunity Monday night to reach into a hat and pull out the name of the man that's going to referee the match between me and Wildfire Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich, I understand that you are volunteering the services of Scott Bowden, or Dangerous Doug Gilbert, or the Dream Machine. And as far as I'm concerned, it can either be Kevin Christian, Frank Morrell, or the man that you're complaining about, Eddie Marlin. So one of those 6 men is going to be picked out of a hat by one of the fans, and that's who the referee's going to be. And either I'm going to have to live with it, or you're going to have to live with it, Rich. I know I can. I don't think you're going to be able to, especially if it turns out to be Eddie Marlin as the special referee. I can't wait to get my hands on you, Rich, because I know that you are the man who is behind everything that's happened here the past few weeks. And I'm talking about Sid Vicious. You were the man that brought in Sid Vicious, and now Sid Vicious is wearing what I consider my unified World Heavyweight Championship belt. Not because, well, I guess you could say he beat me, but not in a match. We didn't get to have the match. Because you, Rich, had Sid Vicious jump me from behind on TV last week. Well, it's going to all come to a head Monday night, because we got a survivor match. The top 10 contenders in the USWA. We're going to all get in the ring, and there's going to be a, I guess you would call it a tag match, but you get to tag anybody. So you know what? Rich, you may wind up having to wrestle against the Dream Machine, or you may wind up having to wrestle against Dangerous Doug Gilbert, or I may wind up having to wrestle against Brian Christopher. It's going to be, as I said, very interesting. But I'm going to tell you this. I plan on being the survivor, because the last remaining survivor gets the shot at Sid Vicious and the Unified Heavyweight Championship. And Vicious, you are big and you are bad. I'll attest to that. But big and bad can be had. And if I get through and become the survivor Monday night, it's going to be me and you, Sid. And then you're going to be facing me one-on-one, face-to-face, eyeball to eyeball. None of this jumping from behind business. And the old saying will ring true Monday night. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. And you're big, and you will fall hard.
8 matches, 4 main events. Monday night, we'll be back with more action here right after this.